Hello, everybody. Welcome to ALPOUGH. I'm an adult of my spirit. I'm an adult of my mind. I'm an adult of my thought. I'm an adult of my body. I'm an adult of my love, and I'm out here to give it to you. Thank you for coming in. If you're coming in now, if you're coming in later, I just want you to know that today is the beginning of your life. Today, every day, is a new chapter for all of us. And today is what I want to talk about. You see, day to day is the only way. And the reason why I want to bring and make things simpler for us is so that we can make it day by day. You see, as we're seeing now, every day, something major is always happening. Something major. And so it's like the week has become one long day. But when we look at it like that, it just makes things so frustrating right now because we don't know what each week, what it involves. And so here at ALPOUGH, with the inspiration of the Holy Spirit, Sophia, we want to break down how to live life at the fullest in spite of what's going on all around us. And we are being bombarded. Now, today is show 150 for me. And it's a milestone, but it's just a day. Today is that day for me. I started on April 1st. And here we are, it's August 17th. I'm in my almost completing my 5th month. But to me, it's just started. I'm just beginning to what I consider find my mark on what it is I want to share with you every day. You see, doing this show inspires me to be better because for me, it's not about the amount of shows. It's the quality and the gift that I want to give to you. So each day as I prepare, it is always, where does my inspiration come from? Now, it comes from all kinds of places. It comes from people that I talk to, people that I feel what they're going through. And if I can, and so when I sense what's going on with someone, it inspires me to want to help them. And so where everyone is where am I going to be in a month from now? Where am I going to be a year from now? How much is the price of bread going to be 6 months from now? We cannot live like that. Because what it does is it puts us in the future or the past. And it doesn't allow us to, as I say here, live in the moment. And when you live in the moment, you are living in freedom. Because you can only do what you can do that day. And so if you're in a place where I should have done this 2 weeks ago, well, okay, but today is today. We take each day head on. This is where Mother wants us. Take it, face it, deal with it. We can't deal with something when it's in front of us, looking to the right or looking to the left or looking behind us. Taking it head on is how we're supposed to be that day. And that's exciting. when you can get to that place. So here I'm here to tell you about your daily inspiration. Daily inspiration to keep your frustration away. This is the whole thing about us. When we know I'm going to give my best today, what I get done that day, I'm going to be proud of myself. And I'm not going to be frustrated. I'm going to be proud of myself that I did everything on this day so that I am not frustrated. Frustration is the element of surprise that comes to us on a daily basis. All of a sudden you're walking and you're like, I'm frustrated. Well, what are you frustrated about? Recognizing what that frustration is a daily education. No matter what, this is not about going to college. This is about education of your mind, education of your surroundings. Daily education leads to daily communication. We cannot trip on how much gas is going to be 6 months from now, because everybody's situation could change in 6 months. You could be making more money. Inflation could go down. We're always in a daily communication of our surrounding. Daily communication, learning new information allows you to have daily preparation. When I wake up in the morning, I want to know what it is, my preparation. Now, of course, every day is the preparation of this show for me. I must be prepared. You can't look at me and go, you know what? I don't want anybody to go, this guy wasn't prepared. Yes, I'm prepared. Okay. Daily preparation for me is daily motivation. Daily motivation, what is that? What does it cost me? I have to always be learning new information, learning daily preparation, learning daily motivation, and then again, that daily transformation that I'm doing here for you. Because it is. I have a transformation right before I push live. I must transform with everything that I have learned in my life up until this moment, and transforming that into a word that's valuable for you. Transformation is a daily thing. You're seeing it. We have to we're in a transformation era, era, so that we don't have what? Errors. So we're always looking for this daily transformation to make us be better. And that's what it's about. One of the things I'm very fortunate is I have a wonderful, wonderful wife, and I have some wonderful friends. And most of my friends have this entrepreneur spirit to succeed within their own transformation. And what it's called is a daily innovation. You got to be innovative in this place, right? Innovation, learning what's new that can create an innovation and then a daily cooperation within the people that are around you. because we can't do every day by ourselves. Being by yourself all the time, sooner or later, you're going to need somebody. And having that daily cooperation with my wife, with my friends, with my family, this causes a great transformation. And at the end of the day, what does this cause for us? What's the result? It's reducing desperation. Because, ladies and gentlemen, as I've seen in my life, as you've seen probably in your life, people who are desperate. And this desperation is growing. It's growing all around us. When you meet people that are in a desperate state, you have to be careful, because you just never know what a person in a desperate state can do. I've seen it. I'm sure you've seen it. And you've seen it affect you, and you've seen it affect others. I was talking to my cousin who lives in San Diego, and on a daily basis, he's seeing more desperation in the streets. Desperation in the fact that so many people are now being homeless. And the interesting dichotomy that he was expressing to me was, you see a young couple with 2 kids on the street, and then you see a person driving in a $400,000 Maserati at the same time. It's such a different dichotomy of how we're in this state. So desperation is one of the places we can't go, because you never know how you will react when you're in a desperate state. Now, I have never considered myself in desperation. I've always lived with the saying that my father would always say to me, tomorrow's another day, son. Tomorrow's another day. If you fall down today, get back up, because tomorrow's another day. We can change our lives like that anytime we want, until we get to a certain state. Your health, finances, sometimes it's, people are on fixed incomes. You see things that are going on. But what is our goal? What is my goal? What I want to give you? Now, in my eyes, in my teaching, in my understanding, we are a seed. I'm not saying I'm a star. I'm saying I'm a seed. Everything starts. What does a plant start with? A seed. How does a baby start? Seed into the egg, right? So planting a daily seed and watering it as you need, and not living in greed. This was the whole thing of what my cousin was saying. It's like, you see this on the one side, this couple on the street, and then you see someone in a $400,000 vehicle. Did they need that? Are they living in greed? I'm not. I don't know. What's necessary, what isn't. Now, for all of us and everyone I've ever met, we've disagreed. We've disagreed. There's no one I've ever met that I haven't disagreed with, or they've disagreed with me. Because no two people think alike. But one of the things is when you're with people that you love, you have to realize we can still concede. Okay? We can still concede to disagree, but still be in love, be loving, being gentle, allowing the person to be who they are without forcing a change on them. So, with everyone that I know, everyone that I meet, I know you're not going to agree with me on everything. I know that. But my goal is always finding a middle ground. And in my relationships, especially with my wife, we always are looking to find a middle ground. And if you don't have healthy relationships, or your relationships always seem to end, it's probably because you haven't found a middle ground. Now, if you want to be in a relationship, especially if you want to be married, your number one word is compromise. You're not going to get everything you want, but when you compromise, you also learn to optimize because you want to help the person that you love. You still want to optimize where you are in that middle ground. Entering this, what is this? 5 years? Yeah. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 6 years. No, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 5 years. So my wife and I have been together for about 7 years, and we've been married for, it'll be our 5th year anniversary here on October the 3rd. No, the 4th. October the 4th. Can't wait for our anniversary. So to optimize is to improvise. And if you notice in your own personal life, when it don't work out, it's time to improvise. Improvise. Meaning taking what you have in front of you and improvising to make it work. Because to improvise at the end result is love is the prize. Love is the prize. Wisdom is the result of experience. Wisdom is given so that it can be a foundation of what you stand for. Now, some things cannot be improvised. I'm not going to go rob a bank with you, Holmes. Okay? I'm not going to go shoot somebody for you. Do you need a meal? That's what I can give you today. A good meal, calm you down, and live another day. Because what? Love is the prize. Wouldn't it be cool if the sun actually looked like that to me? I just would maybe it does. We just can't see it, but maybe it does. That's how I see it. The sun gives love, and I am the sun also. So I want you to know, thank you so much. I want to thank you. I mean, the 150 shows. I'm seeing more people watch my show. I know that a lot of you don't make comments or even likes, and it's okay as long as you're watching. And I know that I am still auditioning. What am I auditioning? For your trust. That you'll know I'm giving you everything. Everything I've got. And if you've met me, you know when you have me as a friend, you got a friend. You got me as a son. My mom and dad know that. My wife knows I'm the husband. I take it seriously. And if you're my friend, I take you seriously. So let's go with some of these comments here. There we go here. Ready for 150. Thank you, Amanda. You've seen a lot of my shows, and I really appreciate it. Oh, let me just, I've got this. I just can't help it. I have to show you. Amanda, darling. She's in Crete. She's one of my favorite people. And she's a DJ. She's a writer. She's a producer. She's a singer. She's a production artist. She's getting ready. She's got a song coming out on a remix song on Beatport. Check it out. It's getting ready to come out. Would help out the show. And here's Amanda, darling. One of my favorite pictures in blue. Look at that. Isn't it a cool picture? Boy, I wish I could look that good. I wish I could look that good. For 5 minutes. Can I borrow your waistline? Thank you so much. Amanda, now Amanda is in Crete, and Croatia, you don't know that. She's out on the Crete island next to the country of Greece, just really finding out about Greece and how the spiritual history of the world starts there. As we ascend to spiritual enlightenment, we learn to be completely in control of our own mind and thoughts. Therefore, we allow joy and no longer engage with negativity. Finally, I understand. And you know what? When you learn it, you learn it. One of the things is my young friends. I'm here for my young friends. I've got a couple years on Amanda. 2 or 3 decades, but who's counting? And she's out there, and I'm really proud of you, Amanda. Really great line. So I love it that we allow joy and no longer engage with negativity. There comes this time when it's like, I'm not dealing with that negativity anymore, right? One of the things I'm going to move away from is I'm moving away from negativity. And I've talked about this even yesterday. One of the things when you're cleaning the house, sooner or later, you're going to have to let some people go who eventually are going to be in a desperate state. And you have no idea what a person turns into when they become desperate. And we are in that. We are. I do believe that this is kind of a desperate time in the fact that our economy, our lockdowns, the division, these are things that can make us negative. And I'm not kidding you. Can make us negative. And we have to really, really be careful about that. So we have to give ourselves our daily communication within ourselves. And then also daily communicating with others. This is why I'm always encouraging people, call, check on your people. Don't wait till they check on you. If I had to wait for everyone to check on me, I would be waiting. I'd be in that waiting room so long, all of a sudden my gray would come back. Probably my hair would grow back. No, I got my dad's hereditary. Amanda, no matter what circumstance we live in, life will be a challenge. Outward circumstances will never be perfect, but we can perfect our actions and thoughts. And how is that, Amanda? By practice, right? We've talked about practice. Practice makes perfect. You have to practice how to be in a relationship by what? Daily communication, by daily inspiration, by daily compromise. Amanda's out on an island, and now she's like a celebrity out there. I mean, everybody knows her on the island. Girl, you'll be coming back soon. You're coming back for your wedding, right? Yeah, you'll be coming back for your wedding. Her brother's getting married. Congratulations to your family on a great, looks like you're going to have a really good wedding, and I hope everything really works out. Plus, she is going to be in Avalon, the top club in Los Angeles. She's been there quite a few times, but this time she's headlining and just evolving into a great entertainer as well as a great spiritual being. Congratulations, Amanda. And here, oh, there's my lovely bride out there. Agree to disagree, allowing our loved ones to grow with wisdom. Yes, I agree to disagree as long as my wife is right. Oh, no. We compromise. Happy wifey, happy lifey. Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. So, Amanda, is it September the 1st? Is that when you're coming back? Is the wedding? You'll be back here coming back? I think it is. Amanda, push those dates. Can you post the dates when you're going to be at Avalon? What's your first date? If you've ever been to Avalon, it's one of the absolutely most coolest clubs you could possibly be. I'm going to post a couple of pictures here of what it's like to be behind the stage with Amanda and have this sea of people. Oh, okay. All right. So September 1st. Okay. Excellent. So, okay, one is October. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, one is in October and one is in December. Okay. All right. Okay, so you don't have the exact dates in front of me. We'll announce that later. Okay, no biggie. Just trying to give you a little promo, girl, because a lot of people in California are listening, and I'm sure they'd like to. We just don't want things to be closed down so you can have those two great shows. But congratulations. Keeps getting better for you. I want to thank everybody for coming in today. My time is almost up. I really, really appreciate 150. Very exciting. Have so many great ideas. I'm still got my stand-up show coming. I'll be doing comedy. We'll be doing all kinds of different things with the show. And I am just beginning. And for those who've been with me from the first show, just thank you. The people who've come in just today, who will be looking at me later, I really, really appreciate you. ALPOUGH. That's me. I'll be here for another 150 shows. We'll be talking to you on the 300 one. But right now, next is going to be 151. I'll see you tomorrow, high noon Pacific. Have a wonderful day. Sophia loves you, and so do I.